Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 20 of Season 2 here at Bayer Leverkusen. The league title fight is ongoing, with 3 points behind Bayern Munich at this stage of the season, having simply just lost one game that they won on any given match day. There are 5 games to go in the league. We have third placed FC Köln to start, so not an easy game. Second game of the episode is Borussia Dortmund in the DFB-Pokal semi-final. So the chance to get to a domestic cup final. Then we've Hannover 96, followed by tomorrow Mainz, Mönchengladbach and Leipzig. We should know by the end of today's episode, depending on our results, whether we stand a great chance of winning the title or just an outside chance in tomorrow's final league episode of the season. But as you can see from the squad, stamina is an issue. And obviously with this cup semi-final, I kind of have to prioritise that at this stage. But at the same time, I don't want to just throw away the potential opportunity of winning the league this season. So I'm torn as to what to do. I'm going to rotate slightly, I think. Golovin can obviously start. Dendonka's ongoing or stamina retention is very good. Henriks I'll take out for Hakimi. I'll probably throw Dragovic in for Jonathan Tah. Torgan Hazard is going to have to come off onto the bench, as is Leon Bailey, unfortunately. But hopefully, I don't know what to expect from today. It's just the case of damage limitation, really. Do as best as we can with the stamina we have at our disposal and the players we have at our disposal, and try and get ourselves through to the final of the Pokal and stay in touch with, if not potentially close on Bayern Munich. But it's in the air. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Of course, the Fulham career mode started at the weekend, and I believe there'll be another episode of it tonight as well. But for now, we're going to concentrate on Leverkusen and the Bundesliga, and we'll jump into this first game away from home. Havertz, drill it into the middle there to Golovin. Out wide to Hakimi. Side to Olario. Talisso's there short. Plattenhardt down the line. Havertz. Talisso's making a good run, and if he can keep that going, he's going to be played in here. Angle's tight. Oh, Timo Horn does just enough. They've Horn in goal. They're also starting a Horn at left back as well. So 2 Horns on the field for Cologne in this game. Talisso trying to get away from the man that's with him. I'll whip the ball into the box. Really terrible cross. Expected much better there from a player of Corentin Talisso's ability. Scored a very good goal on his left foot recently, but that cross was just woeful. We're on the front foot though to start this game off. But we're going to need to be on the front foot for the entire 90 minutes if we're to get a win out of this. Free kick for Cologne in a very good position. Rafinha will be the man to deliver it. And it's not the best of deliveries, actually. Havertz heads that way quite simply. And now Timo Werner could turn and accelerate away. Now, there's everybody with him here, but I'm just going to try and utilise his sprint speed. Now, did he get the ball there? The answer is yes, frustratingly. I would have loved a free kick in that position with Plattenhardt on the field. Meyer across here to Schaub. Inside to Meyer again. There's space there. I just saw her open up at the last minute. Here's Terodde, blocked by Dendonka. Come on, keeps. You've got to do better. Maximilian Meyer with the corner for Cologne. Looped in, dangerously. Golovin heads up, Weiser heads away. And Olario can't find Timo Werner. Well, no, actually can find Timo Werner, who will not that long. I'm just going to look to accelerate all the way around the outside the defenders here, which evidently hasn't worked at all. But Lario's at the back post. If I can find him with the ball in, we could have found ourselves scoring the first goal of the game, but it's not to be. Schaub down the line to Schmitz. Back inside to Schaub. It's a lovely through ball that's weighted beautifully in. Terodde into the middle, and Cordoba's there with a diving header, and it's 1-0 to FC Köln 5 minutes before half-time. That ball down the line took out all 3 players there. That was brilliant. And then Cordoba's just got the strength to hold off Hakimi, and then the positional attacking position to be able to head the ball past the keeper unbothered by any real defensive pressure. It's the first real chance they've had all game. and they've made the most of it. I need to start. Oh wow, how many players do they want to just leave drop back there? Clearly going defensive to see things out at the beginning, or sorry, at the end of this first half. Ilario couldn't quite get past the final man there, otherwise I'm pretty sure I would have equalised immediately. To Rodder, out there to Schaub, looks for the switch and will find Rafinha. Hakimi with him. Great tackle from the youngster, but that will be half-time. No chance for me to go on the counter. Behind at the break. Ball over the top. Rafinha brings it down. Shoots wide of the target. Not good enough from him. He's a player we were previously interested in this series, but whenever we played against him, he hasn't necessarily set the game alight. He's been decent, but clearly on that occasion, specifically, not good enough. Rafinha out to Schaub. Nice tackle by Plattenhart. Goes central there to Dendoncker. Moved him up to CDM now. Taken Tolisso off because he was starting to flag. Stamina-wise, looking for Mitchell Weiser in behind, who gets away from the defender. Weiser! Oh, millimetres away from an equalising goal. Not far wide at all. Did brilliantly to hold off the defender and turn. And if he'd just been able to maybe strike across the ball so it spun towards that far corner, we might well have equalised, but no such luck. Weiser into towards Werner. It was only towards Werner, not actually to Werner. That one, again, not able to find my German striker. Struggling here against Cologne. Happened to remember struggling against them last time we played them as well, actually. I don't know whether they actually beat me. They may well have done. Timo Werner takes that in his stride well. Turns brilliantly, but his left-footed shot is woeful. Did take a deflection, so we'll take the corner and try and get an equaliser from it. Good ball in. Werner's there with a header. Timo Horn leaping away to make the save. Just 20 minutes to go now. Lose this, and I'm pretty sure that will be Bundesliga title challenge over. But we will still have the opportunity to challenge Dortmund in the next game for the chance to challenge again in the final of the German Cup. But it's a nice tackle by Plattenhart. They are going to keep possession here, Cologne. Switch that. Hakimi won't reach it first. We'll get to the second ball though, and we'll look to counter. Run! Dude stood in front of me. Oh, now you've fallen over as well. Come on, Golovin. Give me a break. I know he's run offside there, the Russian. Werner with a slow turn, but a turn nonetheless. Kai Havertz gets possession. Back here to Weiser. Around the corner, looking for Golovin, who's tackled well, but fouled in the referee's eyes. Meyer looking over the top. Plattenhart underneath it, hopefully. And keeper will claim that. He'll bowl it out quickly, looking to my left mid. Flick that on, which we can't do, but Schmitz can only find my left back. Kai Havertz trying to keep the ball in play and active, and has done well to do so. Worked that. Was meant for Golovin. Ilario does find the man in space there, the Russian. Will look for Ilario again. He will look for Timo Werner, who turns well, shoots, doesn't equalise. Mitchell Weiser brings it down, stands it into the middle. Looking to get there is Kai Havertz, but it's cleared away, and that might be my final chance, unless Dendoncker wins it back. Ilario to Golovin. Will look for Ilario again. That's not Ilario, it's Havertz. Here's Ilario. Spins well. Ilario! Timo Horn with the save this time around. Cross it in. Dendoncker. It's, could have dropped to Dragovic, maybe smacked away. I need to get this back towards the danger area, and I need to do it sharpish, but I'm not able to do so. Defeat away from home against Cologne. The gap could be extended. Oh, they have one shot on target all game. I can't quite believe I've lost that game. Timo Horn pulling out some big saves in the last 5 minutes there. We've got Dortmund coming up next. A transfer offer for Wendell that I most certainly will be rejecting. I don't want to sell my number one left back. Thank you very much. Also don't want to be manager of the Ivory Coast. Thank you very much. But what will that do for the league table? I'm not sure at this stage. We shall concentrate on the game against Borussia Dortmund now, heading to, hopefully, a German Cup final, but time will tell. Dortmund looking very, very strong. Berkey in goal. Royce, Falcao and Yarmolenko as their front three. Baroda, Weigl and Shaheen. Molinaro, Kanji, Toprak and Wolf at right back. That's the strongest Dortmund side we've played so far. every now and again they tend to play a few rotation players whenever we played against them, but this is most certainly the strongest Borussia Dortmund we've ever faced. Şahin inside to Falcao, back to Roda, through to Falcao, there's Royce, early effort, that's going in. 3 minutes 57 seconds into the game, Dortmund have a 1-0 lead. How he's able to get the shot in there. Oh, the defender Henrik says tried to lean to get a block on it, and he's actually leant too far. It's gone behind his back, but you can see the loop on the effort from Royce. It's just too much for the keeper. Up over him and back down under the bar. Not the start we needed at all here in the DFB-Pokal. Nice tackle by Golovin on Weigl. Werner's making a run through the channel. Timo Werner in behind. Werner to equalise. Berkey with a good save, and we will take the corner and try and deliver a quality ball into the middle from Leon Bailey to maybe get ourselves the equaliser. Tolisso's up, but he heads wide. Weigl. Falcao gives that straight to Golovin. Werner's making a run. I'll try and play him in the channel, and we found him well here, Timo Werner. That's a good finish. We are level. Leverkusen 1, Dortmund 1. This cup semi-final's coming to life now. We're only 17 minutes in. Could be quite an entertaining tie by the end of it. Bailey across to Golovin. Out to Henriks. Down the line there to Hazard. Brandt's able to get beyond the defensive line. We're going to have to turn back, look for support. There it is, Timo Werner. We're in front. 2 goals in 6 minutes. We've turned it around. This semi-final really has come to life now. Bayer Leverkusen 2, Borussia Dortmund 1. Game on. Şahin. Jonathan Tah looking to reach him, but can't get it off him. Not very often at all that Jonathan Tah's out-muscled by an opponent. This is great football from Borussia Dortmund. Yarmolenko twisting and turning to get away. And now they square it into the middle and hit the outside the post. Radamel Falcao not far away at all from firing back for Dortmund just after we'd gone in front. Ridiculous way this game has opened up now. Chances at both ends and goals flying in too. Weigl through the gap to Falcao. It's a great ball. He's going to try and get it back on his right. Oh, but he's ducked onto his left and draws a good save out of Krudetsky. Oh, I thought I'd done enough there when he turned back onto his left foot, but still drew a good save out of the keeper and caused him problems. It's going to drop to Sebastian Roda. Inside to Nuri Şahin, who is left-footed. We turned him onto his right. And Bailey turns inside to get that to Tolisso through the gap there to Brandt. Werner again looking to break in behind, but Molinaro does just enough. The Italian at left back stepping in as the last defender to ensure we aren't away and clear through to score a third and give ourselves a little bit of daylight between ourselves and our opponents. Not much in this game at all. Real contest here. To Şahin forward to Falcao. Oh, lovely ball to Royce. Stood up well, but Wendell should win the header. He doesn't. He's headed wide by Yarmolenko on the far side. It's a corner. 63% possession Dortmund have had so far in the game. Oh, but thankfully we get possession there from the corner and head it clear. Top rack out-muscled by Bailey, trying to get it forward. I can't seem to get it away from my goal at the minute. Thankfully it hasn't gone into the goal again yet. Royce wasn't far away at all from replicating his 4th-minute strike. It does look like we're going to take the lead in at half-time. 2-1 to Leverkusen at the break. Henriks drilled up wide there to Torgan Hazard. Okay first touch, not the best. Similarly, not the best pass either. Corentin Tolisso will find Leon Bailey. There's Wendell. Back inside to Bailey. There's Brandt. Oh, great first touch. Good turn too. Tolisso trying to do what Marco Royce did early doors in the first half, but not able to do it. He's Falcao to Yarmolenko, down the line to Wolf. Cross could come in. He's playing at right back rather than right wing in this game, Wolf. He has played up top in the front 3 against us previously. More defence orientated for him in this one. He's been strong, actually. A good player. They normally play Toljan at right back against me, and Toljan ordinarily makes mistakes. Nuri Şahin, it looked like going off there, and Thomas Delaney coming on. Good header by Wendell there, though. Tolisso does just enough to get that to Julian Brandt. Timo Werner making a run, but is it the right run? As it happens, no. Just ran next to a defender, which meant I couldn't find him even if I had the space to play the pass, which it turned out I didn't. Lovely turn from Golovin there, though. Werner could play the 1-2 with Torgan Hazard and has done. Oh, good footwork. Looks to accelerate away. Get the shot off. Good save by Berkey. The Swiss, doing just enough, and Bailey very nearly stealing the ball away there, intercepting the pass. Going to stay 2-1 in front for now. Less than 25 minutes to go. Second half has slowed down a little bit from the first, but that only means that we stand a better chance of going through. And it's the end of Marco Reus's game as well. Looks like Maximilian Philippe is going to come on. Yarmolenko down the line there for Radamel Falcao. Not blessed with pace at this stage of his career. Not that it was ever really absolutely rapid at any point. Henrik should win the header. Hasn't. Philippe heads wide. Not very often we lose headers with Benjamin Henriks at the back post. But he did on that occasion, but thankfully it doesn't cost us. 9 minutes to go now. Bailey's looking to make a run in behind him. Oh, it's a beautiful ball. Great take too. Timo Werner's there in the middle. He's gotten away from the defender here. I see Julian Brandt at the back post. I'll try and squeeze it through, but we're only going to find Philip at the back post rather than Torgan Hazard, who turned out to be the man that was closest towards the ball. It's a lovely ball forward. Hopefully Wendell wins the header. I think that's Omar Toprak, isn't it? Pushed all the way forward. Up top now as they look to commit bodies forward, looking for an equaliser, and I'm not going to be able to get to that because I've been blocked off well by the man on the far side. Time running out though for Dortmund now. Still 2-1. Arangui steals that away. Inside there to Brandt. We'll go one man at a time. Golovin. Great first touch to work the angle, and Torgan Hazard will tuck it away. It was devastation in the league, but it's ecstasy in the cup. Leverkusen 3, Dortmund 1, with practically the last kick of the game to guarantee our progression through to the DFB-Pokal final. We have ourselves the chance of some silverware in a one-game shootout. I'm not sure who it is that will be playing in that final at this stage, but we need to go now back to the Bundesliga and fire in some goals against Hannover to keep our Bundesliga league challenge alive. Wow, it will be Hannover or someone else in that DFB-Pokal final, but for now, Bundesliga again. Wendell into Tolisso. Forward to Werner, back to Brandt. Look for Werner again. Maybe bend it. Oh, I did finesse that, but he put a lot of power behind it and almost looked to just smack it home. Good save by the keeper. Bailey with the delivery from the corner. Tari's up. Oh, but unfortunately the header's gone wide. 5 minutes in, starting the game in the right way, but not able to take the lead. So into Golovin. Out wide there to Benjamin Henriks. Down the line nicely. We'll play a 1-2 actually and try and draw this extra defender towards me, which didn't really work. But Torgan Hazard has gotten himself in behind. We'll stand the ball up. Bailey's there. Free header. But the keeper recovers positionally and Ruben Blanco keeps us out. On his own at the back post there, Leon Bailey. Did as good as he could have done with the header. But unfortunately, wasn't enough to give us the lead. Not yet. Golovin steals that away though. We might yet take the lead. Bailey is over there. I'll get it out to him. Can he maybe get an assist? Stands the ball up towards the back post. Werner will try to nod it back across goal, but couldn't get there. Oh, Wimmer steps in to steal the ball away from Torgan Hazard on that occasion. We are knocking on the door. It's cracking slightly, breaking a little bit, but hasn't yet fallen over. Wendell. Back to Bailey. Forward there to Tolisso. This is good possession play. Will it lead to a chance on goal? Oh, yes it will. Oh, but won't lead to a goal itself. Julian Brandt strikes the bar and Durham heads that away, and they'll keep it in play as well with Gallardo. Closest side have come to a goal in the opening first half. Very, very nearly getting ourselves a lead there. We have to hope. I didn't actually check the league table after the first game of the episode. We have to hope that Bayern drop points as well as ourselves dropping points, and that we can get a victory in this game. Gallardo to take the corner. He'll be named after a Lamborghini, but he's not been a pure thoroughbred in this one so far. Timo Werner's the one that's showing the pace and the speed. They've got the speed to narrow the angle here before the defender gets to me to give us a 1-0 lead. Yes, we do! Yes! The Bundesliga title challenge continues. Tolisso smacked up wide to Torgan Hazard. Back to Golovin. Tolisso Brandt, one way then the other, sent the defender nicely, and Talisso's arriving. Corentin Tolisso for 2. Oh, pulled it too far. I tried to go one way with the touch and then shoot back across goal the other way, but I didn't quite get it right. A second would kill this game off, but we are still in front as things stand. Bebu on the run down the right into Fulkrug. And at the heart of everything that's come forward for them so far in this game, but there hasn't been enough of it as far as they're concerned. And that is a brilliant ball from Golovin into Mitchell Weiser, who's got the pace to get away. We'll look for the ball across to Timo Werner, who buries it nicely. We will go and celebrate with the man that played the ball to him. 2-0, game over, 71st minute. Crucial counter-attack. Brilliant ball by Golovin. Mitchell Weiser, inch perfect ball across. Too far forward, the keeper gets it. Too narrow, and the defender cuts it out. Perfection. Absolute perfection. 3 points on the horizon. Another 2 goals for Timo Werner. Switch out to Weiser. Just knock that back there to Henriks. Space for Golovin. He thread through another through ball. He's found Timo Werner well, who's turned brilliantly. Timo! Hat-trick for Timo Werner. 2 against Dortmund, 3 against Hannover. He's on fire right now. Couldn't do anything for me against Cologne, but on this occasion and the previous game, 2 of 3 times he's turned up. I needed that. I needed that performance from him in the Cup, and I needed the performance from him here. I don't know what Bayern Munich have done on the previous match day in the Bundesliga or this, but we've recovered well from the defeat against Cologne. And hopefully, Bayern 2 will have dropped points and the title race will still be alive. Let's kick that straight at Weiser, but Hübner picks up the loose ball again into Fulkrug, who turns well. Twisting away from me. Oh! Strange that Fossen was able to stand there and just twist to get the power on it. That was definitely a FIFA physics engine style goal, wasn't it, rather than anything else. I didn't do well enough there with Jonathan Tah. And then, yeah, odd technique, but it's gone in the bottom corner. No clean sheet for us. Fossen pulls one back for Hannover, but it's not going to be enough. Now, I'm not sure yet who won the semi-final, the other semi-final in the DFB-Pokal. This might be kind of dress rehearsal for the cup final that's going to be happening in a few weeks' time. Unfortunately, I'm not able to find Julian Brandt there, but we are able to get the victory nonetheless. A, what's happened in the league, and B, what happened in the other cup game. We dominated the game there. More chances, more possession, more goals, more points. But let's wait and see what happens elsewhere in the league. Please tell me Bayern have dropped some points. They haven't. They haven't at all. With 3 games to go and 9 points available, the gap is 6 points. Bayern need just 3 to guarantee the league title, because I'm not going to turn around that goal difference of plus 16 in their favour. I don't know who they have in the final 3 games. Perhaps we'll check at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. But I am intrigued to see what the other result was in the DFB-Pokal. Evidently, if we have Hannover, then we can be confident of getting a victory. And I believe the other side in the draw was a lower league team. It was Magdeburg, but they lost 4-1. So it was a dress rehearsal for the League Cup final. And of course, that will come, very late on, the 5th of June, midweek for the DFB-Pokal final. All right, fair enough. Well, 3 games tomorrow, Mainz, Mönchengladbach and Leipzig. And then it will be suit time for the cup final against Hannover. But for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Keep your eyes peeled for another Fulham episode later on tonight. And I'll see you next time.